Hi, and welcome to Premier Literacy's continued tutorial on Write Now. In this video, we're going to continue on with some of the more advanced writing and the editing features that are available. If I go up to Settings, I can click on Writing Options here. Here we have the option to turn on and off the underline for misspelled words. The autocorrect words, there's a built-in autocorrect which I'll also show you in this tutorial. We can show suggested words. We can also configure the spelling in here as well, what the spell check picks up and what it doesn't. If you have a multi-language version, then you can switch the dictionaries here. And that's about it for the writing options. So just a few more things you can configure there. If we go into Settings and then Reading Options, we have the ability to turn on both word repeat and key echo. So I'll actually show you both of these right now in a pretty simple demonstration.
Shift, K, E, Y, space, keep, Shift, E, C, H, O.
And as I hit space,
echo.
So after you hit space, it recognizes it as a full word and repeats the word back to you. And with every key that you press, you'll hear that repeated back to you as well. It makes a really good way to follow along in case you have a hard time either seeing the keys or just as a little bit of extra reassurance to know what you're typing. So there's also default settings that we can configure here. We go to Settings and then click on Default Settings. We can set the default zoom factor. So we're at 100% right now, but for some people you may want that to be increased, so you can change that. We can also change the default font that's being used and set the default font size. To do that, we click on Select Defaults, and we get this font configuration window here. So we can make all the changes we want and click OK. So I'll just click OK to get back from that. We can also, of course, set the fonts from here. We can make any changes that we want to, and that way our text that we post in will retain that font. And of course, we have all the options that go along with changing the font, such as bold, italicize, underline, and the justification. So we'll finish off the tutorial here by showing you autocorrect. I still got my key echo turned on here, so I'll go back into Settings and Reading Options. We'll turn off both word repeat and key echo. And click OK. So the autocorrect, we can actually configure the list for that. I'll give a demonstration by going into Settings. We're going to pick Edit Autocorrect List. And we're going to add a word into this list, and I'll be able to give you a demonstration that way. So typically in misspelled word, we're going to be placing a common misspelling of a word, and we'll be replacing it with the correct spelling of the word. You also see the Enable Autocorrect is also an option right here. We can also use this for shortcutting abbreviations if we wish. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to type a capital P and a capital L for misspelled word, and we're going to replace that with Premier Literacy. I'll click Add Word, and click OK. And I'll simply type PL and hit Enter, and we get Premier Literacy coming up. So that's been a tutorial on some of the more advanced writing options and editing options built into Write Now, as well as the autocorrect feature. You can view more support videos online on our website, which is www.readingmadeeasy.com. There you can view the rest of the videos in this series and ones on our other products. Thanks for watching.